Good morning, students. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you. I hope you have done your test well. Yes. Let's start today's class with a riddle. Are you ready to solve it? Yes. The riddle is you are given a telephone and asked to multiply all the numbers on the device's number pad. What will be the answer? Once again I am repeating. You are given a telephone and asked to multiply all the numbers on the device's number pad. What will be the answer? Yes, very good. The answer is 0. Because the number pad contains a number 0. When you multiply any number by 0, the answer will be 0. Yes. In the previous class, we have learnt about square root of a number. Let us have a small recap. Define square root of a number. Yes, if n and a be two numbers such that n is equal to a square, then a is called the positive square root of n and denoted by root n. What's the value of square root of 13? Yes, 13 13s are 169. Examine whether 289 can be a square number or not. Yes, the number 289 is nothing but a square of 17. The value of root 25 is dash. Yes, the answer is 5. Find the value of 100 the whole power 1 by 2. Yes, 100 the whole power 1 by 2 is nothing but root 100. The value of root 100 is 10. Yes. In today's class, we are going to learn about method of finding square root factorization. The first step is split the given number into prime factors. The second step, from each pair, select one prime factor. And the third one, find the product of the selected factors. The first step is split the given number into prime factors. For example, we are going to find the factorization for the number root 16. So the first step, split the given number into prime factors. So let us factorize this one. 8 2s are 16. 2 4s are 8. Again 2 2s are 4. So we have reached the prime number. So you can write this root 16 as, so 4 times 2. So you can write this one as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. The second step, from each pair select one prime factor. So from this pair we are selecting one 2, and from this pair we are selecting one 2. The third step, find the product of the selected factors. Now the selected factors are 2 and 2. Let us find the product. 2 2s are 4. So the value of root 16 is equal to 4. Can you understand, children? Yes. Let us solve the examples. Example 1. Find the square root of 5184. Always start with small numbers, then it will be easy for you to find the answer. So this is an even number, so we are starting with two tables. 2 5s are 10, remaining 11, 5 2s are 10, remaining 1 will be there, 18, 9 2s are 18, and 2 2s are 4. Again do it with two tables. 1 2 is 2, 2 2s are 4, remaining 1, 9 2s are 18, remaining 1, 6 2s are 12. Here 6 2s are 12, 4 2s are 8, remaining 1, 8 2s are 16. 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 1 2 is 2, remaining 1, 6 2s are 12, 2 2s are 4. 8 2s are 16, 1 2 is 2. We know very well 81 is 9 9s are 81. So you can start this one here itself, or again you can simplify this one with 9 table and you will reach here 1. 1 9 is 9. So how many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 times of 9. 6 times of 2 and 2 times of 9. So I can write the number square root of 5184 is equal to, inside the root you have to write the factors. 6 times of 2. So you can write this one as 2 into 6 times you have to write the number 2. 6. Then 2 times you have to write the number 9. So remember the second step. From each pair, select one prime factor. So from this pair, we have to take one prime factor. Similarly, from this pair, you have to take 1. And from this pair, you have to take 1. And from this 2 9s, you have to take 1 9. While you are taking the numbers outside, you have to remove the square root. Now you multiply these numbers, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 9s are 72. So square root of 5184 is equal to 72. You can cross check your answers by multiply 72 into 72. Obviously you get the number as 5184. Is it clear, children? Yes. Example 2. Find the square root of 1225. Let us factorize the number 1225. So this number ends with the number 5. So we can start with 5 tables. 2 5s are 10, remaining 2. 4 5s are 20, remaining 2. 5 5s are 25. Again do it with 5 tables. 4 5s are 20, remaining 4. 9 5s are 45. So you know very well 49 is nothing but 7 7s are 49. So again do it with 7 tables. You can reach the number 1. So square root of 1225 is equal to 2 times of 5 and 2 times of 7. So inside the root, it is very important, children, 2 times of 5 and 2 times of 7. Now from each pair, select one prime factor outside, which is equal to 5 and 7. What's the value of 5 into 7? Yes, which is equal to 5 sevens are 35. So the answer is root 1225 is equal to 35. Can you understand, children? Yes. Exercise 1.12. Find the square root of the following number by factorization. The 13th question. Square root of 16900. So let us solve this one. Factorize the number 16900. So this number ends with 0, so we can start with 5 tables. 3 5s are 15, remaining 1, again 3 5s are 15, remaining 4, 8 5s are 40, and bring this 0 down. Again do it with 5 tables. 6 5s are 30, remaining 3, 38 will be there. 7 5s are 35, remaining 3, 30, 6 5s are 30. Now do it with 2 tables. 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6, remaining 1, 8 2s are 16. 1 2 is 2, remaining 1, 6 2s are 12, remaining 1, 9 2s are 18. 169 you know very well, this is 13 13s are 169. Is it clear, children? So you can write this number as root 16900, which is equal to, inside the root you have to write 2 times of 5, 2 times of 2 and 2 times of 13. 2 times of 5 into 2 times of 2 and 2 times of 13. So from each pair, select one prime factor. 5 into 2 into 5 2s are 10. 10 into 13 is 130. So answer is root 16900 is equal to 130. So I am showing an alternative method to solve this one. Root 16900, you can write this number as, inside the root, 169 into 100. Am I right, children? Yes, we can write the number 16900 as 169 into 100. So you know very well that 169 is 13 13s are 169, and this 100 is 10 10s are 100. So from each pair, select one prime factor, which is equal to 13 into 10. So now you reach the answer 130. You can find the answer in this way also. Is it clear, children? Yes. The next one, square root of 9216. Let us factorize the number. This is an even number, so start with 2 tables. 4 2s are 8, remaining 1, 6 2s are 12. This number 1 is not divisible by 2 tables, so you put 0 here and take the number 16. 8 2s are 16. So again do it with 2 tables. 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6, 0, 4 2s are 8. 1 2 is 2, 1 2 is 2, remaining 1, 5 2s are 10, 2 2s are 4. 5 2s are 10, remaining 1, 7 2s are 14, remaining 1, 6 2s are 12. 2 2s are 4, remaining 1, 8 2s are 16, remaining 1, 8 2s are 16. So this is 1 2 is 2, 4 2s are 8 and 4 2s are 8. 7 2s are 14, 2 2s are 4. So these are all even numbers, so we are doing with 2 tables. 3 2s are 6, remaining 1, 6 2s are 12. 1 2 is 2, remaining 1, 8 2s are 16. 2, 9 2s are 18. 3 3s are 9. We have reached the prime number, so we can stop it here itself. Let us count how many times of 2s are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 10 times of 2 and 2 times of 3. So we can write the number as 9216 is equal to 10 times of 2. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now 2 times of 3. From each pair select one prime factor. 2 and 2, and from this 2 3 take 1 3 outside. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, and 32 3s are 96. Root 9216 is equal to 96. Is it clear, children? Yes. Thank you.